The second concept is connection.
There's a connection to your training partner, connection within your own body, and connection to the ground. And besides that, there's the ability to disconnect or to kill connection, which is crucial if we want to be able to counter our opponent's techniques.
Yeah, I have invented my own definition of what connection is, and then Rickson might laugh at me if he saw this. But there's different ways you can connect. There's like your own body needs to be connected to itself. So if I do like a sit up, and I throw my legs, and then I'm like, I was sort of disconnected. So there's a lot of movements in Jiujitsu where, you know, you're going to use your core, or you move, or when you step, your whole body goes, not your knee, then the shoulder, and this, like, everything moves as a unit at times. And then there's a connection like this with you. There's slack. Here, I'll do it with this hand so they can see. So this, even though I'm firmly grabbing this, if I, like, if you pull back,
Right.
there was 6 inches of motion, and then finally it tugged on me. So if we're doing judo and you pull back, now I'm late to the party. 2, the angles are all different now. Now I'm going to get tugged. If I just pull, now come towards me. Yeah.
Right.
So you got to jump on me. Now I'm late to the party. So if I grab your gi, I take the slack out, and I have my hand here. So if you pull backwards, I'm right there with you.
Right.
Now you come at me, I'm right there. So there's no slack. So my body is actually firmly attached to yours, and I can feel the sensitivity. I can feel things. In the guard, I have my legs. They're attached to you. The mount, my legs are attached to you. There's all these different positions where I'm going to be connected to your body. And so it makes it a lot easier makes everything easier, actually. If you can find the connection in any and all positions, it becomes more efficient, and you don't get surprised and stuff like that.
So that's kind of...
Okay? I'm creating a connection to you with my knees, not with my butt. Okay? So why? Because what this connection does is it also allows you to feel your opponent. It allows you to feel him and know exactly what he's going to do before he even does it. Okay? So it almost makes you like a mind reader, because in Jiu-Jitsu what we're always trying to do is it's a game of counters, right? We're always trying to counter the opponent's movement, right? He's going to move, then I do this move to neutralize it, right? When you create connections, it's almost like you can read your opponent's mind. So, you ready? Knees tight. Don't sit on me. Sit up. Okay? Knees a little bit tighter. There, that's it. Close your eyes. Okay. This is your left. This is your right. Okay? You're going to tell me which way I'm turning. If I'm turning to your left or to your right.
Okay.
Okay? So just feel here.
Left. Right. Right. Left.
Okay. You're right. 100% right. This is what I was doing.
Oh, wow.
That's all the movement that I made. So what happens is now, if you need to counter my movement, right? Mount again. Keep that. You already know what I'm gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Which way am I turning? So you already know what side you need to put your foot up. If you're gonna counter my movement, so as I do this, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put your, yes. And so even though I turn on my side, I'm late. You're already ahead of me with your counter.
Yeah, versus let me feel what it feels like if I were just to kind of sit on you.
See, you're already losing, right?
Yeah.
Or you're already out. Or from here, see?
Yeah. Huh. That's
Right?
crazy.
So if you're here, look. See?
Yeah.
You're already lost.
I don't get that head start.
You're a split second ahead of me, which is what you need.
Yeah, yeah.
I was mounted under Rickson. He submitted me like 5 or 6 times. It's a couple of years ago. And I was like trying to get out. And he stops and he goes, okay, so why are you having a problem? I'm like, man, I can't move you. It's because you're Rickson Gracie. He goes, no. He goes,
and tell him, don't let me move.
You were grabbing my hip like you're supposed to. You're trying to get my weight to this side on my knee so you can hip escape out this way, right? Yeah? And he goes, good. Look at your shoulder. It's like 6-8 inches off the mat. I'm here, right? He goes, you didn't move me at all. So you did all this wasted motion, inefficient.
He has the grip, but he's not connected. So if I have my base, and I have the grip, and I'm disconnected, and if he's stronger than me, goes everywhere, go anywhere.
And now you're trying to move me. What I should have done is connected to his hip first and foremost.
I'm just feel like I'm the end of the comment. I'm just the tail of the comment. But if with the same grip, the same base, I connect.
And if I move a half inch, he moves a half inch. And my arm doesn't give at all, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that if I moved that much, he should have moved that much. And then my hip escape's super easy because that knee's really light.
So you're just trying to attach yourself to them in a way where you're moving them as you move, the same way you did when you did the setup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's an example in that move of where the connection is. There's like, there's the analogy that I do sometimes, like the kung fu sticky hands. Mm-hmm. That's connection. You're connected to him. The guy doesn't surprise you because you're just glued to him. There's the way Rickson shows when you're on the bottom of cross side and the guy's trying to punch you, you can glue your arm to his arm and he can never really hit you because you're just kind of glued to him. And you're not trying to stop him, you're not trying to muscle him, but you're connected and you're not surprised. And it takes the athletic stuff out of the equation because it's not now who's faster and who's slipperier and who's trickier. It's like, well, I'm glued to you, so I know where your hand is at all times.
You're not trying to stop them from moving,
yeah.
Just kind of following them.
Yeah, I'm just connected to him, I know where he is at all times. And then for me, there's being connected to the ground. So on a cross-side escape, my foot it connects to the ground. My hip now connects to my foot. So it's not like if I push, they're not like in it. It's like these are the same now. And then my hip is like it's like my shoulder. So if you kind of think about it in a weird way, my shoulder is the ground. So when you push here, you're actually just pushing straight into the ground. So that's like an inner body connection, also connection to the floor. And then before I move, I connect to that guy. And then when I move, he moves. So it's none of it's wasted motion.
Forward. Open a little bit. Back. Good. Flex your knees. Feel. Yes. And don't let me push. Better. Don't let me push. A little more connection here. Better. Good. 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 Okay. I'm moving back. So no, not too much. Just a little bit. Just here. Yes. And bringing the weight to the back leg. Like. No. Pull me. Oh, no good. Pull me again. Oh. Okay. So. Base. Don't let me go. Don't let me. Yes. Bend your knee. Yes. 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 Don't let me go back. Late.